I'm deeply heartbroken following the loss of lives of our children.
Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has now come out guns firing in all directions, poking holes into the government's response to the Gen Z protests, wondering when the rain started beating them.
We have lost lives, property destroyed, anarchy, fear, uncertainty. How did we get here? How did we get here? We were just elected the other day as a very popular government. Where did the rain begin to beat us?
According to Gachagua, there was intelligence failure on the magnitude of the protests.
It had to take people to die, property to be destroyed, protests across the country for the president to know the truth of what the people of Kenya feel. Yet, there is an organization paid for by the public to brief the president and the government about the feeling of the Kenyan people. Officers of the National Intelligence Service, officers of the National Police Service have told me in confidence they did not get advance intelligence briefs about the magnitude of the protest.
Gachagua is to this end calling for the resignation of NIS Director General Noordin Haji, blaming him for the deaths.
Noordin Haji was a junior officer in the National Intelligence Service before he was appointed as DPP. When he was appointed to the office of the Director General, because of inferiority complex, had Noordin Haji done his job, we will not be where we are today. He has no capacity. He is out of the country most of the time on business trips. The country is on its own. My boss, President William Ruto, is exposed that he has to back down and admit that he has hurt the people of Kenya. Yet this matter has been in public domain for the last 2 months. I want to say that Noordin Haji must take responsibility for the deaths that occurred. He must take responsibility for the mayhem.
The DP has also called for the end of using the criminal justice system to manage politics.
I am informed that members of parliament who voted no have already been targeted by the National Intelligence Service for harassment for their political stand. This is a promise the president and I gave to the people of Kenya, that never again shall we use the criminal justice system to manage politics. I want to say that the president and I gave a categorical promise to the people of Kenya that the issue of abductions and extrajudicial killings will never happen again. Sadly, this is back. It is unbelievable that the son of the Honorable Attorney General of Kenya, Justin Bidan Muturi, was abducted at night in a commando style by officers of the National Intelligence Service and held incommunicado for 18 hours. Yet, that is the Honorable Attorney General of the Republic of Kenya. What will happen to other Kenyans?
The DP is also calling for the compensation of the families of victims whose kin died in the protests.
Let us see how to compensate those families, those who are dead. We help those who are in hospital with bills, and we help to bury them.
He has further urged Kenyans to send MPs home come 2027 if they're not satisfied with them.
I want to urge our young people that they don't have to destroy property to be heard. I want them to know that members of parliament are free to exercise their voting right. And should anyone have a problem with a member of parliament for a certain decision that he or she has made, you'll have an opportunity in the next general election to express your displeasure.